Centaur, your kind of company.
Tonight on CTV3 News, gang conflict in the oil capital claims an innocent life as well-known gang figure 35-year-old Troy Hyde and the 15-year-old Lamisha Moody are gunned down while at a store on Jane Osher Boulevard. Ethel Toro claims she is a victim of a Cordell Hyde imposter. Are cops gathering evidence the right way to secure a tight case? We'll tell you what the Compol has to say. And we take you to the BMDC to look at their recent pulp production. These are some of the stories we have for you tonight in our newscast for Thursday, February 22nd, 2024.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Anthony Smith, and I'm here to introduce OneLink Mobile. OneLink Mobile is not just an app, it's a future way of payments in Belize. It's easy, it's fast, you can download it right now. Guys, if you don't believe me, let me pass you on to the lovely Miss Gomez, who can tell you a little bit more about the app.
Thank you for the introduction. Good morning, everyone. At Heritage Bank, our vision is to become the premier financial institution with cutting-edge technology that simplifies the financial life of our customers. The inception of OneLink Mobile aligns perfectly with this vision. We're excited about this strategic partnership because OneLink Mobile ensures each transaction is safe and private. Our joint efforts will put a powerful, user-friendly financial tool in the hands of the public. We feel that OneLink Mobile makes banking convenient like never before. By linking your debit or credit card, you can make payments to merchants and other OneLink users anywhere. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Anthony.
Thank you, Miss Gomez, for those great insights about OneLink Mobile. Now I want to pass you on to Mr. Sidney, who's an entrepreneur that's been using the OneLink Mobile.
Good day, everyone. My name is Sidney Perifit. I'm a licensed tour guide and also a construction consultant, among other things. And I want to tell you about OneLink Mobile. It is going to be a cash app that is going to revolutionize the way we make payments here in Belize. You can receive payments from abroad with just a click. So no longer do you have to wait for deposits. When you're booking tours, clients can pay you from their home. Also, in every other aspect, locally, you can make payments to each other face-to-face from the comfort of your own home. No longer do you have to transact with cash, worry about money wiring, etc. All of this is going to be in the palm of your hand. OneLink is going to revolutionize the way we do payments here. All right, back to you, Anthony.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sidney. Guys, if you don't have OneLink Mobile, get it right now, guys. It's free. You can download it right now. It's going to change the way how you pay in Belize. It's the future of Belize, guys.
The innovator in you with Dell. Cellular World is an authorized partner for Dell Technologies. Whether you're looking for equipment for personal use or to transform your business, Dell Technologies can provide you with the right equipment to suit your needs. Dell is more than just desktop computers and laptops. The full line also includes monitors, data storage solutions, keyboards, docking stations, and other accessories. This is technology that makes it possible and provides solutions for every situation. Shop for your Dell products at Cellular World, your #1 Dell authorized partner in Belize, and get all the technology you want for less. Bring your brightest ideas to life with intelligent technology. Cellular World, authorized Dell partner.
Yes, I give her 50 times ending, now me have to pay.
Where you going, bruh? The who they stress you out again, Namule?
Boy, I don't want to believe at the fool again.
Again?
Brother, I mess up this time for real, for real, for real. You really want to know?
Yes. I want here.
Can't make it a big deal.
We know
Sean,
what
I know how you going now.
Oh, man.
You really want to know?
Ah, yeah?
Take my plan, and I give her. I take my plan, and put it in a name.
In a name?
Wait, so tell me something. You still pay for this plan?
Yeah. But hear this. This plan, I can't left this plan. Smart believes. This plan, I can't left this plan, yeah. This plan, I can't left this plan. Postpaid plan. This plan, I can't left this plan. With smart believes, get unlimited data. Smart choice plan can light up your day. Postpaid with eSIM, make everything better. Just visit smart showrooms today. Boom! I can't left this plan. I can't left this plan. Can't left this plan. I can't left this plan. Affordable for everyone. I can't left this plan. The postpaid plan, cause the data really strong.
Man caller, you know why? Listen, for the best post and prepaid. You know that smart catch,
My bad. She could left me for another man. The truth, once I have my plan, once I have my Smart Plus plan, I no worry cause the data strong. I know when the bleed, that's all I need. And you could tell me where you are, but I never left this plan. Smart have the best services. We post a plan of everything. So you could talk and text unlimited. Come set up your group. We got share plan 1 and 2. Up to 10 friends can connect anywhere. Boom! I can't left this plan. I can't left this plan. The postpaid plan, cause the data really strong. Don't dig it down, 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 don't dig it. Smart, bringing people together.
We are now walking the streets and visiting your homes. We are glad to hear that you're happy with the development of our beautiful town. Our motto, moving forward, one town, one vision, is a pledge to continue developing and beautifying our Ridgewap town. On March 6th, stay on track and vote Logic Shepherd for mayor and your 6 PUP councillors.
PUP!
Good evening. With your news, also simulcast on Fiesta FM 106.7. I am Joanna Rodriguez. Gang conflict in the world capital has claimed another young female victim plus that of a male individual who is believed to have been the intended target. The double murder played out last night while both victims were shopping at a local store located at the corner of Carl Thompson and Mud Streets in the Jane Osher Boulevard area of the city. 35-year-old Troy Hyde, a known street figure in the area, and 15-year-old Lamisha Moody, a student at Anglican Cathedral College, were targeted around 8:40 while at Patricia's shop. Reports suggest tragedy struck when a silver vehicle carrying several assailants pulled up to the store and one man opened fire. By the time the sound of gunshots ceased, Hyde lay dead and Moody was badly injured. She passed away shortly after the incident while receiving treatment at the KHMH. The incident has left the entire community in shock and clamoring for justice, especially since an innocent young life was lost. According to Lamisha's grandmother, she was at the shop purchasing styrofoam plates for a school trip.
I'm up on the bed and I hear somebody they holler out here. So when I peep out, I see that my young lady and 2 kids. So I always holler, Lamisha get shot. So we run out. So when we run out, I asked her, out sir? He said no, he said back sir. He said but them don't rush on to the hospital. So me and my daughter, we run as far as we could get one taxi, right? And we meet a next family in our taxi and they put we in and we got to the hospital. You understand? But,
I understand that she was out to purchase some food item, but she doesn't normally go to that particular location.
I must say now that the next shop we get foam plate because according to like he's supposed to go up on a trip, you know, today.
One school trip.
Yeah, he look like today. So he must say now get the foam plate, we put the food in her, she said.
Sheridan Sutherland says the last time she spoke to her granddaughter and saw her alive was around 5 p.m. when she was stated that she was hungry.
I talked to her like about, I think like about 5 o'clock. Now my phone like about 5 o'clock. I think like about 5 I talked to her after I go for work. Right, as I get in the yard, after she come in a uniform. Right, and he asked me, Granny, you don't have nothing to eat? So I tell her, let me show you what something to eat. Let me show you. Say, yes, Granny. I tell her right now. I gone upstairs and I get her the food. So when I get her the food now, leave after I say, Lamisha. So when I say Lamisha, they say Lamisha go. What I say Lamisha go already? So I said, Doran, my brother, Doran. They said, Doran, they eat, Granny. So I said, hey, Doran, the way you still do your Doran, time for you to go home because I make them stay late, right? I said, time for you to go home, Doran. He said, Granny, I said, I only put my clothes in my bag, then I'm going home. Right? And then I lay down on the bed. And when I lay down on the bed, my last daughter called me and she started to tell me about a dream she get. Right? And the exact dream where she tell me she get, that the exact what happened. Right? The dream where she get, like, right after she get that dream about Inez, Lamisha, and she get off of the phone in me, I hear this heavy song. But I said, gunshot no song, so. I said, gunshot no song, so. So I continue to relax on my bed, right? Until when I hear the hollering out here. You know, Lamisha get shot. You know, I never did check that time. But I know my last daughter called me. I got a feeling said around 7 o'clock, so here as the girl called me. You know, he called me.
They always used to come and spend time with you after school?
He always pass through, right? And any man going anywhere, he might left there. He might not left their home by themselves. Right? He left the two smallest one here, Lamisha and the brother Duran. You understand? And the car, either coffee, the cousin there, and occurred in the back there.
And as the family grieves, they will now rely on memories to somehow find closure. According to Sutherland, her granddaughter dreamed of becoming a lawyer, but that dream was snatched away by unscrupulous individuals.
Well, she me nice. She me nice. Everybody talk about her. Everybody talk about her. Right? You know, pass that one, you know, pass this one, you don't heal them. You know? You don't heal them. And he say when he graduates, she want to be one liar. You know, she want to be one liar.
You still read?
Yeah, she want to be one liar. You know? I think. So, they take her too early. You know, too early.
Something like this you were not expecting. You're telling me that you lost, or they lost their father just recently too.
Yes, recently lost their father, Arthur Moody. Recently lost their father. He got cancer.
While it is highly suspected that 35-year-old Troy Hyde was the intended target of this latest double murder as he has a criminal past, police are yet to ascertain a motive since Hyde was working on turning his life around. Today, Commissioner of Police Chester Williams was in the area of the shooting as retaliation is expected.
Last night, sometime around 8:30 p.m. thereabout, police received information of shots being fired in the Genosha Boulevard area. Upon responding, it was learned that 2 persons were shot. One was identified as Troy Hyde, and the other a 15-year-old minor. Both were transported to the KHMH for medical treatment, where both succumbed to injuries sustained. Police investigations so far revealed that the two deceased persons were at a shop not too far from where Troy Hyde resides when a car came and made a stop in front of where they were. Three gunmen alighted the vehicle and began firing shots at Troy Hyde, fatally injuring him and the 15-year-old minor. At this time, we have the vehicle we believe was used in that particular incident, and the owner of that vehicle is detained for questioning. We're following several leads and theories that we're getting in terms of what may have transpired and why.
Do you expect retaliation?
Certainly, yes, we do anticipate that there's going to be retaliation, and since last night we have put additional resources in the Genosha Boulevard area with a view to see how best we can neutralize whatever possible retaliation that may be.
What about a motive?
At this time, like I said, we're still trying to ascertain a motive.
Was it more personal than gang related, are you able to say?
Well, we have two theories. One can be inter-gang rivalry, and one can be an external gang that came in to do the incident. So we're looking at both theories at this time.
How disheartening is it to see a young lady lose her life and just get caught up, in the crosshairs of the feud among these men?
Well, it's disheartening to see that both of them lost their life. At the end of the day, every life is important, and as I've always said, no matter what we may think of anybody, they still do have people who love them, and people who will be left to mourn and suffer should they pass, and the same can be said here. I know that Troy Hyde do have his past, but certainly we were seeing a more positive trend coming from him in the community, working with the LIU program and try to see how best we could have used him to try and make the area as calm as possibly can be. And I think that you, as members of the media, can attest to the fact that if we look at Genosha now to what it was a couple of years ago, it's like night and day.
37-year-old Ada Etel Toro of Seaweed Street, San Pedro Town, and Burgess Key insisted she was innocent as she appeared in court on 2 counts of obtaining property by deception, to which she pleaded not guilty. Toro is accused of obtaining $500 in cash from a resident of Hibiscus Street, Belize City, in her bank account, allegedly to assist her in acquiring a booth at the recently reopened Mahogany Street Marketplace, while allegedly posing as Deputy Prime Minister, Lake Independence Area Representative, and Minister of Natural Resources Cordell Hyde via Facebook. The complainant said she was directed by the page to make the deposit, but later found it was not the minister making the request, so reported the matter to the police. Complicating matters in court, the senior magistrate in charge of the case noticed after taking the plea that she was related to the complainant and so voluntarily recused herself from further involvement and made arrangements to reassign the case to another colleague. Toro was offered and met bail of $1,000 and surety and will return to court on April 22nd. However, her troubles did not end there. Right around midday yesterday, police officers were waiting for her outside court and re-detained her to face further charges regarding similar but separate reports. As for Minister Cordell Hyde, he gave a statement to the investigating officer in which he made clear that he gave no authorization for any business to be conducted on his behalf. The minister further reported that Toro does not work for his ministry and she has no permission to use his picture or likeness on Facebook. Police say they have the bank records for both the deposit by the complainant in this case and the subsequent withdrawal, as well as a record of a MoneyGram money transfer overseas.
I get to know about this profile because of a young lady who was sitting next to me on the beach in San Pedro. And I said, you have access to Mr. Hyde, like, you know, info. Like,
Right.
And she was messaging the profile at the moment, saying that the profile asked her, her land is approved for $500, and she said her land is, she's getting her land in Sand Hill, right? So I said, let me add that profile because I really want a land, because I've been renting for years and years, and there was one incident I went back home to my mother's home, and they evicted me and my children, so I ended up moved back to Corozal, and that's how I started renting again. And then I moved to San Pedro, and it's very expensive out there, so.
As mentioned, Ada Etel Toro appeared in court claiming innocence. This morning, the Corozal resident also appeared on a Belize City morning show to clear her name. While there, she told our colleagues at Sunup she is a victim of an imposter of Honorable Cordell Hyde. Toro claims she messaged the profile and received a response. Elated that she would finally be able to obtain a parcel of land, Toro continued the conversation, and that is when she was told that money would be deposited in her account. She was to take out that money and send to a student whose name and address was provided.
I'm being accused for some serious things, and yes, I partake innocently in it. I would have never walked in a bank knowing that my name was being used as well on a fake profile, scamming people, and then the money was depositing into my account, thinking that I was going for the money in like I was safe going for this money, walking in the bank. Everybody know me. San Pedro is small, so I was I never asked this profile, this person posing as Honorable Cordell Hyde, for any money. I was asking for a land, and they tell me, send me your bank info. I send my info, I send my name, right? And I said, I shake my keys, I said, well, Mr. Hyde is gonna give us a little change. So when they send, he said, gonna have someone send some funds to my account. So I'm like, okay, because I know as a minister, sometimes we're busy, we have people who work for us, right? I buy these stuff. So when he said if $100 would run me and my kids for some days till I could figure out what to do. And then after he said, well, I have some extra money, like sent to my account, and he tell me what to do with it.
But while Toro is claiming innocence, Commissioner of Police Chester Williams says police must carry out its investigation.
So because she was a victim, she becomes a perpetrator? Is that it? I don't know.
I think the way the scam works is that she applies for a job that's online, and they take her name and her account number, and they pose as her, and then that person poses as Cordell and scams somebody else using her name and account, but she doesn't directly have any connection with that. Like, she didn't directly talk to the other victim.
Well, I don't know much in terms of the intricacies of the investigation. That would be something within the knowledge of the investigators. I am sure that there must be sufficient evidence for the investigators to have been able to draw down on her and arrested her. And let me say this. There are a number of scams going on social media. And I think that these scams are easy to detect if you just apply common sense. Sometimes I think people might just see certain deals on social media, and it might have moved them so much that they failed to do the necessary due diligence that would have led them to know that it is not genuine. And so I just want to say to people, just be careful before you make any deposit to anybody who is offering you anything online. There are several things that you can do to verify that those persons are not authentic.
And since not all Belizeans are computer savvy and can easily becoming victims of a scam, the Compose says the department will produce an infomercial to sensitize the public on cybercrime.
I do believe that many of our Belizean people are still ignorant to the law, and so we believe that there is certainly a need for us to do more sensitization where the cyber lie is concerned. And I think that once we can do that, we will see more people coming forward. I watch social media every day, and every day I see varying degree of cyberbullying happening on social media. And I think for the most part, those persons doing it are not even aware that they're actually committing cyberbullying. And so to make people aware of the law and the repercussions is going to be important. So the cyber unit is extremely busy. We're trying to put together infomercial, and I have just recently increased the number of officers at the cyber unit, again because we're seeing the demand more and more where cybercrime is concerned, and so the few persons who are there were inadequate to be able to handle the load of work coming in, and so I've increased the number. And I'm currently trying to see if we can lobby for a vehicle for them because, again, they move around the country and it's a lot of work. So we need to give them the tools to be able to get the job done.
Coming up next, the Belize Police Department works towards revamping the cybercrime unit as more reports are made. Steve.
Tell them we stay on track, we stay on track, we stay on track, we stay on track. PUP forward. Tell them we stay on track, we stay on track, we stay on track, we stay on track. Me say we constructing homes, so we stay on the track. We building roads, so we stay on the track. Fix the healthcare, so we stay on the track. Creating jobs, so we stay on the track. On track, PUP carry the country on top. Forward Belize and people don't stop. And this a one time we will never turn back. Cause a PUP keep the people on track.
We on the right direction. We got to keep it going non-stop. One PUP family, and we going to stay on track.
Me say we moving forward. PUP forward, Belize and up. Get ready, cause we moving. PUP forward. Tell them we stay on track. We stay on track. We stay on track. We stay on track.
Shop smart for your Samsung devices in Belize and enjoy benefits you won't get anywhere else. When you shop locally for your Samsung, all your devices will be covered by a 1-year local warranty. You won't get that when shopping with the other guys. When in doubt, always look for the Cellular World seal to know you're getting the real deal. Shop with confidence and enjoy your Galaxy knowing that it can be repaired locally at our Samsung Service Center by certified Samsung technicians using original parts and machinery. Even better, enjoy the best LTE experience in Belize, knowing that your Samsung devices are compatible with major local carrier networks. Get the ultimate Samsung Galaxy experience only when you shop from authorized Samsung resellers nationwide.
I'm connected. Yo.
I'm connected.
We're connected.
Create the perfect broadband bundle that fits your style with Smart Connect. With the Junior Bundle, get 50% off your national calls and up to 6 gigabytes of data at no extra cost. Get postpaid added for an additional cost of only $25 with the Prime Bundle. Stay connected with unlimited smart-to-smart calls plus 6,300 megabytes of data and free international minutes. For the family, pay $28.13 more and get the Binge Watchers Bundle with Netflix. This bundle gives you 4 profiles with unlimited streaming on multiple devices. Visit a showroom near you to sign up and personalize your own bundle combination with Smart Connect. Smart, bringing people together.
We are now walking the streets and visiting your homes. We're glad to hear that you're happy with the development of our beautiful town. Our motto, moving forward, one town, one vision, is a pledge to continue developing and beautifying a raindrop town. On March 6th, stay on track and vote Logic Shepherd for mayor and your 6 PUP councillors.
For the past week, a senior magistrate Baja Showman has been hearing a voir dire in the Bladen 12 drug plane trial to determine if utterances made by one of the accused in the case, Mexican national Jose Esparza Sanchez, and a caution statement by another accused will be admitted into evidence or if they are to be thrown out. The voir dire is being carried out after the defense brought into question the process under which these statements were obtained and whether police held the proper procedure. Whether these statements will be admitted into the main trial will play a major role on the main trial against these two men. Commissioner of Police Chester Williams today spoke on the role which officers play when gathering evidence, which will later be used in securing a conviction. Now, while the Compol says officers receive regular training in different areas, it falls on the individual to put those trainings into practice.
So I would not say that there is an issue in terms of training. Perhaps there's an issue in terms of police officers applying the training that they're getting. And that is an area that we certainly will may need to look at to ensure that the content of these trainings that we're doing every week, it is translated into the performance of the police. And that is something that we'll have to look at certainly. And again, like you said, when it comes to the whole issue of cautioning a person and a person saying certain things after having been cautioned, it is always good, yes, to reduce that to writing immediately. But in instances where it is not, then it can be done as soon as possible after. I think the law speaks to the issue of contemporaneous, and it can be done as soon as possible after, at the first opportune time that the officer get to reduce what is said in writing, then the officer must do so. And in those circumstances, then it should still be admissible. So I am not too familiar with how the case is going, but there are case laws that do speaks to what contemporaneous means and how much time frame the court must look at to be able to determine whether or not what the officer did is contemporaneously or not contemporaneously.
A few weeks ago, police issued a warrant for freelance journalist Joseph Budna as an investigation was launched against him for cyber crimes. Last week, Budna was charged here in Orange Walk Town for cyberbullying against an Orange Walk resident and was given bail on that matter. Commissioner of Police Chester Williams today also confirmed that there is an investigation being carried out against him at the moment, which is being sent to the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution to determine if additional charges will be levied against him.
The way how the cyber crime or cyberbullying works is that it is not something that the police would just arrest you upon detention. It's a two-step process. In the first instance, the police will bring you in and they're going to question you, get a search warrant to obtain your electronic device, and then once the order is issued by the court, then we go through the process of searching the phone or the electronic device and then extract whatever information is need to be extracted from there. That then goes to the DPP, and then the DPP then advises the police how to proceed. And so I believe we're at the stage now where the matter with Budna has been sent to the DPP for advice, and once we get that advice back, then we proceed against him based on instructions that may be given by the DPP.
As more and more reports of cyber crimes are being made across the country, Commissioner Williams says the department is looking at revamping the cyber crimes unit to ensure that these reports can be adequately investigated.
We certainly are working on a infomercial to deal with the issue of cybercrime. I do believe that many of our Belizean people are still ignorant to the law, and so we believe that there is certainly a need for us to do more sensitization where the cyber law is concerned. And I think that once we can do that, we will see more people coming forward. I watch social media every day, and every day I see varying degree of cyberbullying happening on social media. And I think for the most part, those persons doing it are not even aware that they're actually committing cyberbullying. And so to make people aware of the law and the repercussions is going to be important. So the cyber unit is extremely busy. We're trying to put together infomercial, and I have just recently increased the number of officers at the cyber unit, again because we're seeing the demand more and more where cybercrime is concerned. And so the few persons who are there were inadequate to be able to handle the load of work coming in, and so have increased the number. And I'm currently trying to see if we can lobby for a vehicle for them, because again, they move around the country and it's a lot of work. So we need to give them the tools to be able to get the job done.
On February 21st, 2024, the Office of the Special Envoy for the Development of Families and Children commenced the transformative 3-day training of trainers program, engaging men and boys to advance gender equality and help prevent gender-based violence. The Special Envoy noted that in a world where achieving true gender equality remains an ongoing struggle, this workshop stands as a beacon of hope and progress. During the 3-day workshop, the 25 invited counselors, principals, and past trainers are embarking on a journey to explore, understand, and actively engage men and boys as crucial allies in the fight for gender equality and the prevention of gender-based violence. Our collective efforts are founded on the recognition that gender equality is not solely a women's issue, but a fundamental human right that requires the involvement and commitment of all genders. By empowering men and boys to challenge traditional gender norms, dismantle harmful stereotypes, and advocate for positive change, we can foster environments where everyone can thrive free from discrimination and violence, the Special Envoy expressed. The Special Envoy expressed gratitude to UNDP, UNICEF, SCLAN, and all guests. Back in 2020, the Ministry of Agriculture, under the leadership of Minister Jose Mai, launched a project to encourage local producers to diversify from traditional agricultural crops like sugar cane here in the north. With the goal of maintaining the agriculture sector viable amidst climate and economic changes, farmers have been creating sectors in various exotic fruits, including dragon fruit, soursop, passion fruit, and even coconuts. With some of these products now already in production, the next step was to ensure a successful market for these products. This was accomplished with the launch of fruit pulps in the local market, which was aimed at solving the issue of wastage and also ensuring availability of different products throughout the year. Here is a look at the packaging of these frozen fruits.
In 2023, the Belize Marketing and Development Corporation began working with farmers from various parts of the country in the creation of fruit pulps. This project sees local seasonal fruits including soursop, passion fruit, dragon fruit, and mangoes packaged into portions which are then frozen and can be sold throughout the entire year. This project was launched several months ago, and today the BMDC is launching its brand new export-ready packaging, which seeks to elevate these products.
Right. When it comes to the fruit pulps, we are looking at not only the domestic market, but we are also looking at the export market. Previously, when the farmers already had lots of wastage, so a great way of saving all of these wastage is through doing the fruit pulps, which is freezing them. And now, when it comes to freezing them, we are looking at the export market. And looking at the export market, it comes with standardization, especially when it comes to the package, right? Not only the product, but also the package. So BMDC, the project officers, and the team itself started working when it comes to the standardizing of the package. And we came up with an amazing export-driven package. So now we can assure that yes, this product is ready to be exported. We've been working with JICA, which is the Japan International Agents, Cooperative Agents, and doing trainings with not only the farmers, but also these consultants, right? So what this do is that it assures that yes, BMDC will be purchasing these products from the farmers as long as there is quality, right? In order for us to export, we need to have a standard, not only the standardized package, but also to assure that the product is of quality.
The new package also includes a vacuum sealed finish, which ensures a longer shelf life for these pulps. This process is done in-house at the BMDC facility here in Orange Rock, with equipment donated through the Japanese International Cooperation Agency, JICA.
The package is much user-friendly. So you can open, you can unseal it, and then you can seal it right back again, use whatever you need, and you can just save it right back again. The beauty about it, and we're very grateful with JICA team, because they provided the vacuum sealer for us, also 2 reefers, whereby we have more storage to store these products. No? And then it's, like I said, the product itself is much easier for to use for the different restaurants or the different hoteliers and the different culinary aspects that want to be using these products. We do this in-house, and when it comes to packaging, we have 2, we would say, specialists that are dealing with the vacuum sealing. This is more of for the air not to the oxygen not to come in the package, you know. So it's more of preserving the product that we have.
Now, while the new packaging is export ready, the BMDC is looking at involving more farmers to expand the production of these fruits if Belize will ever be able to meet international demand.
Right. First, the farmers are very hesitant when it comes to producing these different products because they are not assured of the fact that they would be producing and these products will be going to wastage. Where is the market for it? No. So as a marketing branch of the Ministry of Agriculture, we went to Bahamas previous months ago, whereby we saw the demand from there. And there is the demand for fruit pulps, especially the dragon fruit, the passion fruit, the mango, and the soursop, which are the main commodities that we work with. At this point, when it comes to the dragon fruit, we only have 2 producers, one from Orange Rock and the next one from Cayo. But not even joining these 2 farmers together would be enough to supply to this export market, no? So I think that when it comes to looking at the export market, like as you can see, we have the package export ready. But when it comes to the product, we believe that we need the farmers them to come in and try to venture into this new journey and be assured that once you are doing the right protocols as to planting and to produce the end product, no, we can also get the fruit from you guys, and then working together, working in unity is whereby we will be successful when it comes to exporting these products. We're not only looking at the export market the same way, because we don't want to export and then be stagnant when it comes to the domestic market, right? So this is where all the logistics come from, and we need to see how we can work together to be better.
The new packaging will hit the local market in the coming days. Reporting for CTV3 News, Norma Ruiz.
Traveling to the USA is almost anyone's dream. However, doing so legally comes with a process, especially when applying for a U.S. visa, and that does not guarantee the applicant that a U.S. visa will be granted. The U.S. Embassy in Belize recognizes that the process can be lengthy and costly. So in order to sensitize the public, a friendly session was held today in Corozal Town at the San Andres Civic Center. The USA Embassy met with persons interested in getting the facts right when applying for a U.S. visa. While we were not able to capture images of the session, we were able to speak with Vincent Shu from the U.S. Embassy of Belize, who gave us a rundown of how the morning session went.
This morning today we had the privilege of holding the very first U.S. Visa Outreach Town Hall here in Corozal, and the purpose was just to provide information about the U.S. visa application process to anyone interested, and we had a great turnout from many Belizeans from all over the district.
Any hiccups? What were the questions people were asking?
The usual questions, what should I bring, and when can I reapply, and then also some specific circumstances. But I think the turnout was good, and we had a very engaged audience, and yeah, we're happy with the event that we had.
What would be your message then after today?
Well, we are. It's great that there's interest in travel to the U.S., and this is the first of several visa outreach trips that the consular section is planning in Belize. Next month, in March, we are planning a visa outreach trip to Toledo District in PG, as well as to Stand Creek. That would be in March. In April, we are planning a visa outreach trip to San Pedro and Key Cocker. And then in May and June, we are planning visa outreach trips to Orange Walk. And we also have a trip planned to Belize City, date to be determined. So the exact dates of those trips I mentioned will be announced shortly. So I encourage you to I encourage anyone who's interested to check our social media accounts of the U.S. Embassy in Belmopan, and we will be releasing additional dates and locations shortly.
On February 21st, 2024, candidates from major political parties and independent candidates countrywide were nominated as official candidates for the March 6 municipal elections. Data from the Elections and Boundaries Department indicate that for the major political parties, PUP and UDP, 67 candidates applied from each party. From the Belize Progressive Party, 7 candidates were nominated, and from the People's Democratic Movement, 11 candidates were nominated. 11 candidates were also nominated as independent candidates. A total of 163 candidates were nominated countrywide. The incumbent PUP rallied demonstrating their political strength, and the opposition UDP also paraded through the streets. And that's the news. We invite you to join us for another newscast on Friday, February 23rd here on CTV3 and Fiesta FM 106.7. Remember that to read a text version of the news, you can visit our website at CTV3BelizeNews.com. You can also log on to our Facebook page for current stories at Facebook.com/CTV3BelizeNews or our YouTube channel at CTV3 News BZ. Remember to wash your hands and remain safe. From all of us here at CTV3 News, thank you for watching and listening. Good night.